All right, we're at 10:40. We've been cooking for about 40 minutes. Our hamburger is done, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in a container. That your proteins and stuff are the quicker fat cooking stuff sometimes, and it's the easiest to do during the week, so that way it's fresh. So I spend more time cooking my vegetables during the week and then adding to that when I need to. Alright, so our sweet potatoes have been in for 30 minutes. We are going to check on them and check on our broccoli. Broccoli's starting to look good. It has some brown pieces to it. Sorry, I don't have someone to man the camera that could. Same with our potatoes. They're looking good. We're going to put them back in there for like another 20 minutes and then reevaluate them then. Moving on to our butternut squash and spaghetti squash. I like to roast them in Pyrex pans. Pretty simple. You're going to roast these at 350 for about an hour each. The butternut squash you can do as mashed and make it really simple, or you can cube it, peel it and cube it up just like you did the sweet potatoes. Since we have the sweet potato bites this week, then I'm just going to go ahead and just roast this normal and just mash it up. Alright, so I got that split up. I'm just going to use a spoon and scoop out the seeds. These are both organic ones that I found at Earth Fair this week. Normally in the fall, I'll probably get them from Lynn's Farm. They start having them available by the end of August. Some of the stuff, you can just do whatever seasonal produce you find. Spaghetti squash, same thing. Now if you wanted to, you can also roast the seeds, which are really, really yummy. Again, 350. 15 to 20 minutes with some coconut oil or olive oil, depending on what you like. Since we still are cooking the broccoli and sweet potato, these are just going to set ready. I'm going to put a little bit of water in the bottom of them, but they're going to just sit here and be ready for when those two things are done, and then we're going to put those in there. Fill up the bottom of the pan, a little bit of water, and those will be ready to go as well. Squash, zucchini that I have ready here, you can shred it and be able to do it like we did with the cabbage. You can slice it up and cut it like that. I like to cube mine up. And then just have it in the oven ready to stir fry whenever I have stuff. Other things that I would normally do is some chicken. I have a whole chicken that we're going to actually cook for dinner tomorrow. So I'm going to actually do that in the crock pot tomorrow morning. And then I'll have my vegetables and stuff that I'll just heat up and be ready to go after that. Everything on my list for the most part is done for today. So I'm going to end there. Basically, we're at 10:45. We cooked up hamburger today. We have sweet potato bites and broccoli. I cooked up some eggs for a quick protein source. What else did we do? We had the squash ready to go. We did the hamburger. Last thing you can do, and one of the things that I'll do a lot is grab some snack bags, and I'll cook up, I'll have some almonds that I get, and I'll pre-portion my almonds. So, and I've already done this for this week. But basically, I'll just take 1/4 cup, or you can even use like a little scale, and I'll get a bunch of those snacks ready to go. I also do that with carrots and snap peas. Where if I'm in a rush for the week, I'll just take up some of my carrots and snap peas and just portion them and get them ready to go. I use a scale a lot. I like to know like what about my serving is. So I'll take about 3 ounces of carrots and just put it in a snack bag and throw those in the fridge so they're really easy to go. I'll eat those with some of that homemade ranch dressing or homemade Italian dressing. That's pretty good. Sometimes just some balsamic is good. I also like to have plenty of fresh fruit on the counter. Right now, Lynn's Farm has peaches, and they're super, super good. So I usually use those for more of a treat than anything, but that's great. Last week I experimented with my own almond butter, almond and pecan butter that was super yummy. That I just put it all in the food processor and then let it go for a few minutes and have that with an apple, and that's really good. So those are most of my tips for this week. I'm going to be doing a nutrition seminar next Saturday, 1 p.m. We're going to spend a lot of time on basic nutrition, what food is, how historically our bodies are meant to be. I'm going to cover the paleo and zone diets a little bit, and then we're going to go from there. So hopefully this was useful to you. Hope you got some stuff out of it. I apologize for the unediting because I'm very new to this. But I think it's going to be a good addition for our members. And we'll go from there. Thanks.